European friendly, more European friendly than usual. So I'm going to stream for like an hour and a half, maybe not even that long. Karen's in Boston. She's moving her son Holden into MIT. Excuse me, and she'll be back on Sunday. My daughter's starting Wayne State University on Wednesday, but she's gonna stay with her mom. She's not gonna live on campus. Yeah, Wayne State campus isn't the safest campus in the country. It's not the most dangerous either, or is it? No, but yeah. But yeah, she only lives like 15 miles from the school, so save money on a dorm, I guess, and food, and so forth. And she'll see your cat. So I'm going to do commentary. Not commentary. I'm going to do a recap of the round 9, which was yesterday, the last round of the Sinquefield Cup. All 5 games were drawn, but I'm still going to analyze them because they were interesting. A couple were really interesting, and a couple were not. Yay, that noise made. That means people can watch now. All red. Let's see, how's my phone doing? 82%. I was going to guess 2%. I thought my phone turned into milk. All right. One time I had a dream that my phone, look, it was there, and then I turned away and looked back, and it was Karen. So that was good. And usually when my phone's at either 1% or 2%, I say that my phone turned into milk. But since it turned into Karen in my dream, it turned into MILF. So that was great. Chantilly Atlantic Open had a pretty opening. Trying to learn, trying to win. Wiggle and a walk and a giggle and a talk. Lord, make his night go round, round, round. Nothing in the world like a big-eyed trying to learn. His moves are funny, don't win any money. Feel real loose like a potser goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Also, etc. Somebody make a video out of that. Put a marker there. Yay, subscribed. A scrub. All the percents. That's right. It's been. Hey, Thaddeus. Hey, trying to learn. Hey, Arsenal. Hey, Scrub. Hey, Slanderous Mambo. Hey. Yeah. So, yeah, Guten Tag. So, the guy who donated the money, that was a real donation. So, that was good. And he's been to our club and so forth. We figured out who it was. He was mildly surprised we figured out who it was. I don't think I've met him, but he played in the same section as Karen one tournament. So he might be here tonight. He's played in our Blitz tournament. Yeah. Not Gluten Tag? Tog? Not Gluten Tag Hooer? Hoyer? What's Hoyer? That's right. Yeah, back in the 70s and 80s, there was this great chess clock, the Hoyer. It was beautiful. It had red buttons, not the person. And it was like metallic, and it was from Switzerland, I think. And the only weird thing was the flag. The flag had it was strange, the flag. You never knew if your flag was going to fall. It's before digital timers. And it's a collector's item now. That clock costs like $500 to $1,000 now. But I think it was like $80, in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, that was a cool looking clock. David RV00 subscribed. Hooray. Yeah, good evening. The hype train is close, it says. Come on, hype train. Yeah. Stockholm is the gluten-free capital of the world. Wow. But the thing is, a lot of people get kidnapped there. So the gluten is free, but the people aren't. It leads the world in kidnappings. Ergo, Stockholm Syndrome. Okay. Yeah, that's why Karen got so interested in poker and we played a lot, because she always started the hand with top pair. So, she has an advantage over the other players. Okay, they played a Grunfeld, which actually both players play, but MVL's black. He plays it more than Shakhriyar does. And they played this main line with rook b1 that I used to play. This was actually like my main, you get the rook off. Yeah. So I used to play this, and this was my main line, and I got sued to not play it as my main line, and I actually had to settle out of court, so I stopped playing it. Terrible. You know who sued me? Gucci Mane. He was like, he said Mane was... I couldn't understand it. I told him I was just horsing around. All right. Okay, so he castled. And I've had this position. You can play queen d2 or bishop d2, but bishop d2 is by far the most common. Yeah. So white sacrifices a pawn, and black loses a lot of tempi with his queen, gives up the center, and doesn't develop his pieces. So it's about equal. Black does have a passed pawn. Played a game in Vegas against the 2300, and I had this position, and he did this really quickly. I thought I was going to lose, but I ended up winning. But I was really scared. And when people get scared, from Detroit, that's when people get shot. So we're all going to be like little Fonzies here. And what's Fonzie? Cool. Correctamundo. All right. Bishop g4, that's one of the main lines. You're putting pressure on d4, giving this away, etc. Anyway, this is all just known theory. It's nothing new here. Yeah, e5, because then you unleash the latent potential of the bishop. And now we're threatening bishop here, attacking this and this and this and this. And did it like this. Did it like that. I did it with the wiffle ball bat. Where did we eat? She can't tell by looking at the food. Come on. I like the way I texted Karen all day, ignored. Then I said, hey, I'm streaming soon. Now 1,000 texts. Killed some time, had some fun. All right. That's right. All right. Karen texted me that she wants to go pee. She wants to go home. Oh. I thought she was sleeping. All right. And Wesley So has never won a game against Yo Mama. Yeah, I've never won a classical game against Mamedyarov either. Yeah. All right. Okay. So black played the only move according to the engine. White's winning by force here unless black plays the only move, knight a6. And that's because the knight can't go here, it's hanging. It can't go here, it's hanging. And if I move my rook away, you're going to lose your rook. So knight a6, the rook is protected. Okay, rook takes, threatening the rook. Rook d8, e6, rawr. And this is all been played 1,000 times. Yeah, queen e1, knight c5 defending e6, knight d3, and then they sack their queen, and they play perpetual check. Yeah. And the reason we have to play rook d7, if we move the rook anywhere else in this position, then rook takes bishop. So if you play any other rook check anywhere, then rook takes bishop is going to be winning, I guess. This position, maybe white can draw. Maybe. Yeah. Probably this is a draw also, but why would white want to be a pawn down instead of just perpetual check? So this is also a draw. But okay, this isn't like they were thinking a long time. They both moved instantly every move. This is just a known draw that some GMs do. It's like the queen d4, queen e4 draw in the Berlin. It's just a known quick draw where they, pretend they're playing, but they're not. Boo, boo. All right. As a consequence of this game, Rex Sinquefield decided not to give MVL his prize money because he made a mockery of the tournament. Man, the truth hurts. When they told MVL, he said, "Non, c'est pas possible." And then Rex said, "Désolé." Yeah. I wish there was a way in French to say the truth hurts, but I don't think there is. Etc.